Good morning, guys. Welcome to the second episode of La Casa Grande Podcast. We hope you enjoyed the first. First of all, we want to say that if you guys hear any background noise, we're actually getting some work done outside, and Aries, our dog, might be barking in the background too, so we apologize for that.
He just ran away this morning. I had to run down my neighborhood to try to go get him, man.
Yeah, I know how it be.
So, yeah. How's the Bad Bunny concert? We want to thank the people that came on and
That participated.
that did everything that they could to donate to a better cause, because none of the money that was donated or collected came to us. None of it.
Yeah, none of it. So, we hope that everybody feels good because they donated, and even though you didn't win, you kind of won because you donated. Maybe somebody has never done that before, so.
And we got a lot of feedback that was saying it's for a good cause, and actually it's something different that nobody has ever really done, because we didn't get anything out of it, and those were really my personal tickets. I went crazy.
People thought that we had a connection with the links, and people thought it was a scam. I mean, I guess I can understand, but I guess that just kind of shows that there isn't enough good, or things like that don't really happen.
No, and I found that a lot, because we even messaged our friends, and they're like, "Oh, this is a scam," or "You guys are trying to get something out of it," which we were not at all.
Yeah, because I hit up a couple people everybody on my Instagram that I followed. I sent them the link, and then I was like, "Guys, we're also doing a giveaway. All you have to do is a $20 donation." They're like,
Yeah,
this sounds like a scam. I mean, I guess I can understand. And I even posted it on Facebook Marketplace, and, I had a couple comments here and there. People were laughing at my thing, but it is what it is. But thank you guys for real. I mean, it was great that we got that many people to donate.
$2,000 almost. I wasn't surprised, because I was like, once this catches on, once people start realizing it really is something for real, then a lot of people will start donating, because people are good. Just that there isn't enough initiative of other people to try to do things like this.
Yeah, that's true. We can also understand, because, I mean, we're not very, credible yet, I feel.
Yeah, exactly. We had our first video come out, and maybe a lot of the stuff that we say, people don't even believe us.
Yeah, that's true.
But we're really we live normal lives. We right now, Sunday morning, we have to go to work.
Yeah, we're actually about to head to work in a few.
Right now we have to work, get our cafecito in, and really again, thank you everybody who joined. We really learned a lot. You didn't have to donate to the organizations that we put up, but and we actually found out a whole bunch of new ones that came out, and that's exactly what we want to do. We want to learn within our community what organizations are trying to do good, and not just that exactly, because we're not saints, we're not we're not perfect at everything that we do, but at least this kind of can give you an idea of what we're trying to do, create some type of good within our community that will help others, not only us.
Yeah, and that was only the first step, because we're not only just trying to do it in our community, or we're trying to make our community grow, so hopefully, it expands, out of Charlotte, because, we are based in Charlotte. Maybe people listening to us don't know that, but we're based in Charlotte, North Carolina, and we're just trying to grow our community, man. I mean, we're accepting anybody, really, who wants to come in and, grow with us, because, like we said in the first episode, we're normal people, or I feel like we're normal people, and we're just trying to learn, and share our experiences with other people, keep it fun at the same time. We're going to talk about things here and there, but ultimately, I feel like if people join, our, how do I say it, our goal, our end goal,
yeah,
then we'll definitely grow, and, we could benefit off of each other.
We're going to have a lot of tough conversations with, be real with ourselves, but just like my brother said, we're going to have fun, because it's actually really fun. A lot of people were telling us like that in our first video, the first 20 seconds was blacked out. We're still working on a lot of things. It took us almost a week to edit the video that the first episode that was put up, and it wasn't necessarily the best, but I'm telling you guys, like, we're really just trying out here. The message is good. That's all I know. The message is going to be good. Where there's a lot of conversations that just like starting off, like us Hispanics don't have with our parents. We've really lost that connection with just within our own family for whatever reason. There's a lot of jealousy. There's a lot of envidia. There's a lot of things that go on that can be fixed, just that we don't talk about it.
Yeah, we really brought it to light. Like, I don't know, problems that we had with our parents, for example.
Exactly.
I mean, you could really put things into perspective, because there's people that maybe don't have that connection with their parents. So, we want to have those topics.
The first EP was like, really like, oh, what do I do this? Like, am I comfortable in camera? Like, the whole world's going to critique my stuttering. Everything comes in play because you're just vulnerable to the world, vulnerable to anybody that's watching. Your tia can be like, yo, why are you doing that?
Yeah, that's true. I mean, I don't think much of our family has seen it yet.
No, they haven't.
They'd be surprised that, we're actually doing this.
Yeah, because I'm really shy just speaking to people, but I feel like this podcast will open that door to where like I can speak to different types of individuals. We can talk here and be real with ourselves too.
Yeah, because, I mean, I can say that initial, like when you initially meet somebody, approaching them, it could be a little scary. Well, for me, personally. So I think this could help us branch out.
And we're really glad that everybody is so open to the idea of like this, because this is not another man podcast to where we're going to talk about like what's right, what's wrong. No, this is really just like a conversation log, like you can say.
Oh, yeah.
Like a conversation log with a whole bunch of different individuals that we interact. Like I said, we have good days. We have bad days. We're just regular people holding conversation with pretty amazing individuals that we'll have here from different types of backgrounds. We're not writing anything. We're just
trying to have a conversation. And like I said in the first episode, recorded conversation between all of us. And that's what we're trying to do. So, I think it'll be good.
Yeah, so the message is good. And like I said, thank you again for everyone that donated, that liked, that shared. A lot of you amazing individuals got us to the goal. $2,000, dude, it's really amazing. Those $2,000, I feel like, are going to go and do an impact for not you, for people who need it. Good organizations, and that's what I'm saying. Like, I even got informed about new organizations that we ourselves can help, we can support. And so moving forward, a lot of good things like that we want to make happen.
That's true. And that was the first of many, so hopefully we can acquire other things that people are interested in, because I thought about it too. We gave people like a motivation, like we gave them like this is what you get, and like if it's something that people like, then we can help them do good, by us putting our part. Like, hey, we're raffling this off. All you have to do is join this donation or donate to whatever.
No, and the reason we started it was because we saw videos, posts where people would like literally do hours of line for a Bad Bunny ticket. They were my personal tickets. I had some people asking in the live like, yo, like, are they really your personal tickets? Yes, they were my personal tickets. I had 8 tickets in total. Mm-hmm. I had 2 floor seats that were reserved for me only. 4 of them I sold off, but the other 4 I was like, man, just how this hype is created for this type of tickets. I'm like, how cool would it be if people donated and then DM'd us and we would raffle them? People were like, is it as simple as that? Yeah, it was as simple as that. So
Yeah, people thought it was too good to be true.
so if you slept on it, hey, maybe next time.
Maybe next time for sure.
So we'll get it. But yeah, really, really thank you to everybody who donated. Keep on critiquing us. Keep on, you guys can send us a DM if we're doing something, that you think we could get better at, because that's exactly what this is about. The first EP was a mess up maybe, but we're going for a lot of better things, and we're actually going to show a whole bunch of side of us. Season 1, The Longest Yard. Mm-hmm. It's all about mess ups. It's all about test and trial. Have you ever watched the movie Longest Yard by Adam Sandler?
Adam Sandler, yeah.
Yeah, he comes in. Isn't it like a football team?
Yeah, I think he helps the team get better or something like that,
Yeah.
because he goes to jail or something like that. But I know what you're talking about.
Yeah, a whole bunch of crooks don't know what they're doing, but once they really we get our heads together, I feel like we're gonna be a good team together and make a lot of different changes for our own community.
Yeah, and by the way, Alu's tapped out for this episode, but you guys can catch him in future episodes, so don't worry about Alu.
Yeah, he, like I said, we're all individuals that have a lot of different things going on. We have our weekly jobs. We do this on the weekends. We're gonna try to schedule them, just that try to be patient with us,
because we're gonna try to get our lives together and kind of set a date when we're gonna drop these. And I also want to talk about how dropping the first episode, we kind of accepted that people are gonna critique us.
Oh yeah.
Going back to that, we're gonna have to get used to. People saying oh, pointing this out about you or pointing this out, because it kind of. It feels kind of weird, that people can see exactly what you're doing, for a whole whatever long, forever how long this lasts.
And for a long time, I didn't even like the way of my voice sounded in a microphone. Let alone that alone messes me up. I could be on camera, but the audio is just something else. You really have to talk with people.
Yeah, that's true. And we actually first heard the audio from the camera. We were like, okay, it's not that bad. But then you hear it from the mixer, the one that actually gets recorded into the mics, and that's the one that kind of hits different.
No, the first episode was for example, this, we were not trying to be perfect, but we were kind of nervous the first time.
Yeah, it was nerve-wracking. It was nerve-wracking, yeah, for sure. I felt weird. I felt like I didn't know what to say, or I kind of had to say extra words to fill in with the camera, so that the people who are watching us can feel comfortable with us. So, that's the ultimate goal. So we apologize for any, how do I say it, if we sound a little funny in the first episode, or the first 20 minutes at least. Because, I had a couple comments that said, the first 20 minutes of the video, you guys seemed kind of serious. Mm-hmm. And then the second half was a little bit more laid back.
Yeah, we want to make this personal. If you guys know us, we want to get to know you guys. And just kind of show you an example of how exactly we do things in a normal basis. Nothing none of this is scripted. None of this is of course we try to get our ideas before we start, but none of this is here, let's write it down, or let's follow a page to where exactly what to say. It's your cables are all over the place.
Yeah, this is kind of a raw setup. We try to I think we're going to go wireless in the future, but
it's really expensive.
Yeah, it's really, really expensive. I didn't know that.
Getting this whole gear, even getting it started, just the couches and everything, the mixer. We have our computers already, but a lot of different things that we didn't have or didn't even know how to use. So it's a rough start. That's why it's The Longest Yard. Season 1.
Season 1 of The Longest Yard.
We still don't even know how many episodes we're going to throw out. We're maybe saying 15 episodes.
Yeah, I want to say maybe, I don't know, less than that. That seems like a lot too, because it's a lot of time. And, we're working to...
No, but I mean, it would be good for test and trial, don't you think?
Yeah, that's true. We'd really get comfortable on camera too.
Yeah. No, because we really want to throw out good content. We really would want people to get something out of our podcast. We still don't even know how to get on Spotify, Apple Music. So if anyone does, hit us up in the DM or make a comment. We'll give you a call. We're just trying to figure this out. But just like I said since the start, it's the message is good. The message is good, I think.
Yeah, and we want to be real, because like he said, we're going to have some bad days, we're going to have some good days, but if you catch us on a bad day on here, we don't want to just kind of like push it to the side. I want it to be something that we can talk about. Because we accepted, like, we're going to talk about how we feel, how we see things on here.
Oh, yeah, there are definitely days where me and my brother can't stand each other. Actually, we had an argument over the post because I really like, I'm an individual that I get really excited for whatever might be. You tell me if I finish this job, I get something, dude, I'm a haul.
Like the thing that I could reference into, or like the thing that I could put it like most into perspective is that when you see something that you want and you know that you can get it, you kind of just like throw yourself at it.
Yeah.
It doesn't matter how you land, or like you know what I'm saying. Like it doesn't matter if you're gonna land on your head, if you're gonna like land on your back, land on your stomach, or whatever. But that's how I view you. And that's good because you get it done however it needs to be done.
Yeah, and that's the mentality like I've adopted, but obviously it doesn't come without consequences because sometimes like there are things that I want, but just like my brother said, I throw myself at it and there's no plan in that.
Yeah, that's true.
There's no plan. Just like the lonchera came out, there was really no plan. I was like, Dad, I really want to sell food. I know I can cook. I know I can watch YouTube.
Yeah, and then you had the team for it.
Oh, yeah, and I definitely had to support you, Ronnie, Tato. Around that time, nobody had me. Oh, and Alex, of course.
Alex, yeah. Elu.
But, yeah, definitely the support. But just like you said, I throw myself in a lot of things. I got excited. We had an argument over the post.
Over the post, yeah.
I was like, okay, if you don't like it, then you fix it because I'm tired of doing everything.
Yeah, and, as you grow up as brothers, you kind of get used to each other fighting. Like, for example, I understand how you are. And so I think to myself, what can I do to make our situation better?
But this year, I feel like we've connected enough to where we can be speaking like this because before that, I've always been really, really introverted to where I didn't speak about my feelings on how I felt about how you were doing things, or you didn't speak on how I was doing things, because also I think it's a form of respect towards each other.
You have to tell each other how we feel, like, because if you just get like mad at the other person and they don't understand why, they're kind of like wondering, like, oh, what did I do to you? Yeah. And so like now you're mad and I can't fix it because I don't know what's wrong with you.
No, but remember, within our anger, like sometimes there's like, like we can't even talk because whatever we say to each other, it's going to be something toxic, something that's going to hurt our feelings.
Yeah.
Something that could like run into the next day, which it did run to the next day. We're like, yo, like,
we were like, we need to chill for
real. like, yo, sorry that I messed up and that like maybe I offended you, maybe I was mad, but like, and that's what it's about, like making those type of like those type of decisions, those type of those conversations, those hard conversations, and then the next day, hey, realizing, yo, I might have messed up, I'm sorry, but we're brothers at the end of the day. And how much have we advanced this year doing things together? Like a lot more, because nobody's pulling. You're not pulling to the right.
Yeah, and then you pulling to the left, and then we're fighting each other.
Yeah.
But yeah, like you said, this past year we've really communicated, and it feels good. Because before that, talk about your feelings, like, ew, like it seemed kind of like, kind of like not us.
Yeah, no, but I feel like throughout life, throughout my life, I found out that I have to really connect to my feelings. Also, being your older brother, being the oldest in the family, you kind of get tough skin.
Yeah, because you're put in a place to where it's like you're kind of at a disadvantage, but you want to get to where you want to get, and you're going to do it how you need to get there.
Yeah, and again, going back to like, I'm going to just throw myself out there, and we're just diving into the podcast too. So
yeah, and honestly, I can say that.
But we're going to talk about all of our mess ups.
Yeah, like I wish I had a little bit of that, like a little bit more of that, because I know I can do it. And like if I tell myself that I can do something, I know that I can do it, you know?
Dude, you're so good at, like, I've always told you, you're good at, like, investigating, finding out stuff. I had no idea who Von Dutch was. Like, Von Dutch, what, 2-3 years ago?
Yeah.
What wasn't as hype as it is now, and you were like, yo, I like how this brim folds. Like, just the way that it feels on your head. Like, it just feels so comfortable.
Mm-hmm.
And stuff like that. Like, the same way that if you applied that idea that you have with fashion to any other thing, you can find out anything. But obviously, we need that support from each other.
Because you need to tell me what I'm doing wrong.
Mm-hmm.
And I can't be mad at that, you know? I need to hear it.
Or we will be mad. Like, there'll be moments where you're going to be mad at me.
Yeah.
And I'm going to be mad at you, because it's really, really hard to hear a person criticizing you. It's really, really hard. It's not easy at all.
Yeah, because you, like, for example, what was that test thing? There was, like, a test thing where, like, you analyze yourself and then you give the paper to somebody else and they analyze you, right?
Oh, yeah, because, that would be, like...
But you get what I'm saying, though, right?
Allow someone else criticizing you. Like, if we made a list of all the things that are right with you and you rated them from 1 through 10, you'd probably go highest in everything.
Like 8s, 10s.
Yeah, 8s, 10s. Like, you're your own worst enemy and, like, criticizing yourself because you're biased. You're more leaning toward, like, oh, I'm pretty good at these things.
Yeah, that's true. And then you give the paper or something to somebody else. You're like, here, judge me.
But that's the hard part.
Yeah.
Because you have to allow yourself to be vulnerable to every single comment that they're going to make about you. And
know, as a person, you have to realize that maybe they're trying to see the better in you. Because I feel like there are going to be people that say things.
Yeah. Like, I mean, hay envidia. Hay gente que te quiere tumbar. Hay gente que quiere lo peor por ti. Unfortunately, yeah. But that's within all families, especially Hispanic families are just so toxic. Like, si uno le debe dinero a alguien, ya no se hablan. Si uno se ve un poco mejor o compra su casa, no lo van a visitar, no lo van a celebrar.
Yeah.
Like,
I feel like it's something that we can talk about, honestly, because I feel like my dad, for example, he tried to, like, instill that, like, togetherness in us.
Yeah.
But as we grow older, we see that it doesn't get, like, our family isn't coming any closer these days.
Oh, no.
It feels like almost like as if, you know, we advanced a little bit more and, like, now we can't be together, or now we can't celebrate together how we wish we could.
Yeah, like yesterday I was, like, at my Tia Linda's party, and I'm like, man, like, I like this simpleness out of life to where you have una fogata going, everybody's drinking some chelas, everybody's just talking, and the laughter that comes from all the conversations that you have in there, that simpleness.
I feel like that's something that you really can't replicate. It has to happen naturally.
Yeah, it has to happen naturally. And in us buying a bigger home, I think it should mean more people, more of our family coming in. But like I said, como que cuando tú trabajas como para más, like you work for more, you have more to offer, your family just doesn't accept that, and doesn't accept that you moved on or you're moving forward.
And we're just speaking from our point of view.
Oh, yeah, our point of view, obviously, because we cannot speak or represent any other group that's not us.
Yo, and to be honest, I mean, I feel like that's a topic that we can make a whole episode about. And if you think about it, I just had a good idea on the spot.
What?
We could actually get maybe a family member to come up in here that we see, you know, that side of, like, hey, we know we really don't talk to you much these days anymore, or, like, we don't know what's going on. Come have a conversation with us. People who come on here, tell us how they feel really inside, you know. We want to have a conversation about how they feel.
Because once they're in our house, they're going to know that we're here to serve you guys. We're here, for example, to serve them.
Yeah.
And before this comes out, it's just us having a conversation. Nobody else in the world is looking at us right now except the camera, and that's it.
Yeah, that's true. Yeah, oh yeah, that's a good way to think about it, that we're talking amongst ourselves right now. And for example, if we weren't to put out a video or the video of us talking, it still benefit us because we got to meet the person and find out about them.
To the next episode, it's gonna be a Spanish episode. We're gonna try to plug in some subtitles so that anybody can listen into it, but hopefully our Spanish is up to par and we don't get ridiculed. But I know we are. There's a lot of words that
we want to come on here and kind of like practice that too, because we speak Spanish, or like I feel like I speak Spanish fluently. And we've had those things where like our
parents, we want to invite I don't know, your tias to listen. It's really gonna be a movement that it's gonna include everybody. Really, I'm just so excited. My brother's gonna have to stop me from actually just throwing myself out there because I'm really that excited.
Yeah,
I was excited for the raffle.
Yeah, I feel like I've been the one kind of with the cool head, because you have your things going on. I have my own, but I've realized that if I can help you, it helps each other. Like, I mean, we hope, like,
we support each other.
We support each other in the end. Yeah.
Yeah, I think just as long as we support each other, we'll be fine. We'll go through test and trial. But yeah, this next episode, I feel like it's gonna be fun.
Thank you again for all your support, and we hope that our community can grow.
Yeah, our community. Share this with your mom. Share this with your dad. Share this with your sister. It doesn't matter the age group. We're really trying to just include everybody.
Yeah, just keep in mind that a few curse words might slip out here and there, but nothing major. We're going to try to keep that off so everybody can listen and nobody feels offended if we say anything.
Yeah.
So we hope that everybody enjoys the next part of the video.
And Spanish slang.
Spanish slang, yeah. I mean, our Spanish isn't perfect, but we're going to try to work on it on here. So thank you guys again, and we hope you guys enjoy the next section of this video.
It's not gonna be
all right, so we're recording.
It's basically gonna freestyle.
All right, welcome guys. Casa Grande episode 2.
Yeah.
2. Yeah, we're still on episode 2. We got Paloma here today. We were actually gonna have her mother, but we had a little
issue.
Like slight issues. So, welcome Paloma. If you want to introduce yourself.
Yeah, what's up, guys? My name's Paloma. I've known Gio for quite a while.
Yep, we met in high school.
Yeah.
No, wait, when did we meet? I know we first interacted,
You were Genesis Chambelan.
Yeah.
Remember?
Yeah. That's how we met.
Yeah.
Oh, for Brianna. That's Brianna. That's Brianna's little sister, right?
You see that?
Daniel, he already forgot.
Yeah, no. It's because I'm holding the mic.
He ain't used to it.
Isn't that Brianna's little sister?
Yeah, Brianna's little sister.
Mm.
Yeah, so we wanted to invite Paloma on here to, have a conversation like we said.
Sobre si nuestros padres son tóxicos.
Yeah, queríamos preguntarle a ver si se relaciona o no, we wouldn't be relaciona, right? Si se, ¿cómo se dice? How do you say relate?
Bueno, si se compara, ¿no? Like, comparar, ¿no?
¿Cómo se dice?
No sabo, kid.
No sabo.
¿Qué es entonces?
No sabo, kid.
No, pero entonces, ¿cómo se dijera?
Okay, ¿cómo se dijera entonces?
What?
Por ejemplo, comparar nuestra vida a la de ellas.
Relate to it?
Yeah, así, ¿cómo se compara tu vida creciendo con tus papás a la de nosotros?
Porque en el último episodio estábamos hablando de cómo, nuestros padres igual quieren que
Si me relato.
Si te relatas.
¿Relato?
I think that's the word.
Okay.
We're gonna have to Google
Then
Translate.
we're a bunch of no sabo kids up in
Okay,
here.
Yeah.
I'll admit it, yeah. Cause
But like we said, we're on here to try to practice. So
Pero como sea, comparar lo que sea.
the comments gonna flame your ass.
for real. Hey guys, so just take it easy in the comments.
Take
It's
it easy
gonna be
on Mario.
It's like, with relato. ¿No?
Relación? They're like, what are y'all talking about?
No, pero así como nuestros padres desde pequeños como que ya que ellos llegaron acá, llegaron a formar toda su vida, ahora quieren que nosotros salgamos adelante, pero obviamente que a veces como que piden de más, ¿no?
Yeah.
I feel like no, piden de más. Ya con solo la idea de que nosotros sepamos inglés piensan que ya les vamos a
Eres
resolver
experto.
todo
Yeah, porque alguna vez te tocó que tu mamá o tu papá te dieron unos papeles que les dieron a ellos.
Yeah, for real.
It-
No, my mom would like make me not go to school. So I would go to the doctor with her.
For real?
Yes.
And like you just translate.
And I would translate for her.
Oh my gosh.
That's how
Damn.
serious it would be.
Damn.
How old were you during this?
I was like 5. No, maybe like 8.
Oh, hey, that's still pretty early.
Yeah.
I'd be scared. I'd be like, damn, don't take me over there.
No, yeah, just imagine. It's like, no, Johnny's 10. Yeah. Like, but are you older? That is,
Yeah, I'm the
you're the
older
oldest
one.
too? Oh,
That
okay.
I know of, yeah.
Oh, that
Oh,
you know.
that
of.
you know.
Oh, yeah.
Okay. Who's the crazy one? The one that's been wild and now more, you think? Your dad or your mom?
My mom.
Your mom.
My mom is the wild one. Yeah.
How come? Or why do you say that she's the wild one?
Her attitude.
She has an attitude?
Yeah,
This is a wild card.
for
Mm.
sure.
Like, how is it? Like, flip of a switch type attitude?
Yeah. Like out of nowhere. Like if my mom is in a bad mood, everybody's having a bad day.
¿De veras? Like,
Yeah.
así es el ambiente de la casa?
Yeah. Literally, I'm not kidding.
Mm.
Bueno, aquí casi es como que cada quien es responsable por cómo se siente porque,
Ajá.
like, aquí nadie va a set the tone or, you know,
Yeah.
poner, pero no piensas que eso también es malo que like, nuestros padres no sepan cómo controlar sus emociones, porque obviamente que si tú le dices eso, se va a enojar,
Yeah.
Lo va a tomar a mal.
lo va a
Yeah,
tomar a mal.
always.
¿Alguna vez le has dicho, oye, tienes mal...
All the time.
¿Qué te dice?
I'll be like, Amá, ¿por qué no puedes ser feliz? Like, just be happy for once. And she'll be like, a mí no me digas qué hacer con mi vida. Tú vete por allá y a mí déjame en paz. And I'm like, damn.
Oh, damn.
Yeah.
I mean, but I guess every parent is different, right?
Yeah.
Pero,
Yeah.
pero igual, pienso que también se debe a que ellos cuando eran pequeños, porque esa era la razón que yo como quería entrevistar a tu mamá, o por lo menos hacerle algunas preguntas, porque ellos crecieron de un cierto modo, entonces por eso son resultado a lo que han venido aprendiendo. Entonces, una mamá yo pienso que no se debería de cambiar o explotar tan rápido porque... Pero igual, han sido buenos padres, me imagino, right?
Oh, yeah.
Contigo, like, te han dado todo, solo que hay ciertas cosas que como comunidad hispana no hablamos para
yeah.
nada. Like, de nuestros sentimientos o la gente que no queremos.
Yeah, se cierran todos. No le quieren decir todo de frente. And it's so weird because...
Son muchas indirectas.
Yeah, that's how it is. And then, like you said, like, Hispanic families are toxic.
Yeah.
Everywhere.
Yeah, like, it really is. And we don't really talk about that dynamic, you know, because...
Because every family is different, dude.
Yeah, so...
I mean, so like,
No, imagínate solo las hermanas de mi mamá o así, like...
bro, imagine if
Mis
they're all
tías.
together right now.
yeah.
No, like...
Nah.
Yo pienso que los padres deberían de... Bueno, son resultado a lo que vienen creciendo, entonces.
Yeah,
Pero
they're-
conozco muchas mamás que cambian el switch.
Oh, yeah.
Así,
My
fácil.
mom, number one.
No,
Dads, too.
y hasta nuestra mamá, too. Like, a veces... Have you ever seen that meme que dice, like, what you woke up, what are you going to choose today? My mom wakes up and chooses violence.
Violence.
Violence for real. My mom wakes up and chooses violence. She's like, ¿por qué está esa toalla así? ¿Por qué ese vaso está limpio? Or like the stuff, like, you know, obvious stuff.
Over
And,
different things, yeah.
Yeah.
and it's,
Like, she's gonna be mad just because she's mad. Or she's gonna try to, like...
Make you mad.
you know?
Yeah.
She's gonna come at your ass for nothing because she's mad.
no, but, and, like, for example, how do you react whenever your mom, tu mamá se enoja contigo?
You know what's crazy? I'll just like turn around and I walk away.
Okay.
Like I'll just grab my keys and leave the house. I'm not even putting up with that no more.
Oh, okay.
I've gone to that age. Back then, I'd argue with her.
Ajá.
Sí me ponía el tú por tú con mi mamá, but like,
Pero no da resultado a nada porque último los dos se terminan enojando, ¿no?
yeah. There's no like, and then it's like if we do say things to each other and we're fighting and arguing, at the end of the day, we still like we don't even apologize to each other for what the things we say to each other.
Yo, that's what I've noticed, like, in almost every Hispanic family, que nunca, por lo menos nunca dicen, oye, estuve mal, hay que tratar de poder resolver esto, like...
The way they apologize is saying, come eat.
Do you think that you
Is
get
your-
along with your mom, like if she was a sibling?
Yeah.
You do?
You do.
Yeah, I think it's
Okay.
also because she had me so young.
Oh,
She had
true.
me at 20.
At
So
20?
it's like, yeah.
Oh, okay.
What age did mom have us?
21.
21?
21
Yeah,
and
same thing with my mom.
19 and 21.
19 and 21. Okay, because
Yeah.
I'm noticed too. Do you, like, ¿tú sientes presión por ser
La más grande.
la mayor? Like, ya sea de tu papá o de tu mamá, porque no hemos hablado igual de tu papá como es. Tu papá es más tranquilo, más...
Oh, yeah. He's all about his grind. He never at home.
Really?
Yeah.
¿Qué trabaja tu papá?
He does concrete.
Oh, okay.
Damn.
Shit, good money.
It's
Yeah.
hard work, though.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it really is.
No, y por eso igual vamos a lo mismo. Como, por ejemplo, yo respeto a mi padre a veces cuando me regaña o mi mamá, porque pues también le chingan todos los días y a veces cuando llegan del trabajo...
Y aunque no queramos, siempre tienen la razón.
Yeah.
Eso es, yo creo
Sometimes.
que... yeah, a veces.
Sometimes.
A veces. Pero si le dices contrario, no vas a llegar a nada.
Like, I'm right, you're wrong.
Yeah. But that's just how it is. And how long ago do you think that dynamic started with your mom? Like, let's say, like, you got along with her as a sibling. Like, when you started arguing with her
I
first.
think once I hit high school,
High school.
yeah,
You're like, nah, I'm not going to deal with your shit.
literally. I think, like, once I started to, like, have my own word for myself.
Yeah.
I don't know how to explain it, but, like,
Yeah, you kind of just started standing up for yourself.
standing up for myself.
Oh, okay.
Exactly. I was like, yeah, I'm not putting up with this. And then she would, like, she
She's-
didn't like it, so.
She started arguing back.
No,
Yeah.
pero pienso que los padres presionan botones como para ver qué tanto tú vas a aguantar y qué
Yeah.
tanto vas a como reparar a ciertas cosas. Tú dices que ya te vas de la casa, entonces, ¿qué más puede hacer tu mamá? Ni modo que te va a estar... O te manda textos como que siguiéndole a la pelea o like...
Yeah, she will.
She will?
She'll blow up my phone.
She's like, hold up, come back, I'm not
for
done.
No, yeah.
Yeah.
Really? Okay.
Examples.
Like,
Example.
for example, I left. I went out. I don't know where I went, but
Does she
was
get
like-
mad that you go out?
Yeah, she do be getting mad. She'll be like, saliste el otro día, ¿por qué quieres salir hoy? And stuff like that. I'm like, girl, cause I'm a hot girl.
Okay, we respect it. Okay.
But ¿tiene las mismas reglas con tu hermano o like...
No.
No?
But then again, my little brother is younger than me. He's 5 years younger than me, so he's about to be 18. And plus, it's más like calmadito.
Pero apenas va a empezar.
Yeah, pero apenas va a
Yeah.
empezar.
Va a empezar.
That's
Like,
what I
Yeah.
told my brother. I was like, you like to judge me right now for what I do, but once you hit my age, you're gonna want to be in the streets.
Yeah.
¿te juzga?
He's going to be a gargoyle.
Up and coming.
I'll be like, welcome to the club.
I'm dead.
He's got to start as a gremlin though.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. He's got to start as a little gremlin.
And then he ages up?
Yeah,
Huh?
then he grows up to be a gargoyle.
Oh, that's how you gain your wings, by going out more?
Yeah.
Going out more once you hit 21.
You got to be out at night.
You be out at night.
Okay. No, yeah. But like, apenas pienso que entonces tu hermano va a empezar a salir. Y,
I
pero,
hope so.
¿tu hermano te critica entonces?
Yeah, he be telling me, he like, Paloma, sometimes you gotta like sit back and like think like maybe my mom is right. You do be going out too much and stuff like that. I'm like, man, you need to be quiet. 'Cause-
Oh, true. And
Just wait
he's
till you
18?
get there.
yeah,
He's 18? Yo, he's going to be an intellect. Is he
No.
smart?
he is smart, but it's cause he has papers. So for him, everything is like more easier, and he gets to have more opportunities. And I'm always telling him like, take advantage of it, take advantage of it.
Let's talk about that. Tú, por ejemplo, ¿te sientes como que es injusto eso o, por ejemplo, tú cómo lo tomas? Porque te lo estoy preguntando de tu perspectiva, no de todo el mundo. Te estoy preguntando a ti directamente. ¿Tú lo tomas eso como que eso te va a dominar o tú vas a dominar tu vida?
My status, I feel like it dominates me.
It dominates you? You
Yeah.
feel like?
Yeah, I feel like it really does because I don't really get to do a lot of stuff. It's like my life lives in increments of 2 years. Like every 2 years, I have to be careful about, you know, what things are going on politically. Like, you know, a few months ago, the president we had wanted to end DACA.
So,
And stuff like that.
are you Trump or Biden?
Oh,
right
by
now?
the way, me and
Neither.
me and
Neither?
Elu right here don't have DACA. Just
Yeah.
by the way.
Oh yeah, these two are
So you two
are U.S. citizens, but like for
Right now.
Hey, but
aquí tienen la bandera americana aquí, like, you know, stars and stripes.
cara de nopal, but
Cara no par, but
But you feel like it dominates you then?
I feel like it does.
Bueno, yo también estoy de la misma forma. Cada 2 años tengo que andar renovando, pero yo no sé. Yo siempre le he pensado, le voy a chingar de alguna forma u otra. Like,
Well, yeah, of course, but at the end of the day, like, I still gotta think about it, like, oh, I can't be out here speeding, or like I can't do certain things because if I do, like, it's over. But I don't know.
well, the lawyer's fees also rack up, or like whenever you go renovate, that's something that sometimes you have to be ready with that money, or whatever paper comes up. It's not easy to do all that process. And
what about you, Maura? How do you feel as compared to her? Do you feel like it dominates you?
no, I dominate my life. See, I end up in Mexico. I've always said, like,
Do you think you give some tips to Paloma that maybe she won't see it as like it's something that'll dominate her? I mean, I'm not saying that like it's gonna completely help today. Like you're gonna leave, hey, I'm gonna dominate it, you know, because you still have that feeling. You know, you've been living with that for a couple years.
no, I mean, not tips, because even me, I'm still trying to figure out, because I'm still like, I still see it as a barrier, yes, just the way you do. Like every 2 years, you're right. I have to be like watching out that I don't do something stupid, because they could take it away.
yeah.
And honestly, the only way I can arreglar supuestamente ahorita es casándome.
Hey, yo,
Dang,
anybody?
he gotta be locked down.
Es casándome. Porque ves cuando tenían ese proceso donde salías del país y volvías a entrar. Bueno, mi papá es el que dijo, ok, te voy a comprar todo el papeleo, vamos a ir con el abogado para que vayas a México. Y fui a México por 1 mes y medio, creo. And let me tell you, era la experiencia más como que rara que he tenido en mi vida, porque como que si iba con un permiso a México. Y la idea de eso era que yo entrara legal.
Yeah.
Y de esa manera yo puedo arreglar mis papeles inmediatamente cuando me case. Porque supuestamente creo que todavía tenemos el castigo de 10 años, ¿no?
I'm not sure. You know what's crazy? You're bringing that up. That's the thing that I was going to do this summer.
What?
Get married?
I was gonna
She says she's outside.
Yeah,
Yeah, stop.
I don't know.
You're not ready to be locked down?
I don't know.
No, I'm too young.
What if it's for the papers?
It's for the papers.
It's for the papers?
No, I was
Okay.
going to go to Mexico. I was going to do what you did.
Yeah. You know, pero déjame contarte. Bueno, tuve fun en México. Hice todo. Me puse más prieto. Regresé. Y la experiencia más fea fue cuando estaba en, I think Texas es donde llegan todos los, la
Yeah.
gente que sale del país. It was super scary because I was literally in TSA for like 12 hours when it was only supposed to be like 1 hour or 2 max. I was like, bro, ¿qué tal no me dejan entrar? Like, ¿qué tal me dejan aquí? Or like, ¿qué tal me mandan a México? Really, like, en ese
Yeah.
momento,
Think about those
en ese
stuff.
momento estaba ahí como que,
You were paranoid.
bro, ya me chingué. Like, I should have never gone out of the country, because like, you really don't know whether you're gonna come back, because they can do the stuff like that
Yeah.
whenever they want, and that's the scary part. But I mean, it's not trying to inflict fear or anything. Like, you're gonna be okay. But stuff like that, in my experience, I'm like, damn, like that's why I appreciate that I'm here and that I'm able to work.
Yeah. So, like, the reason why I say it dominates me was because this happened recently. I had to renew it last year.
Since when do you have it?
I've had it since I was like 15, 16.
How old
Oh,
are you
okay.
now?
For a while. 22.
22. Okay.
Okay.
Just for the
Yeah.
people who don't know.
Trying
so-
to find me a husband.
Hey, yo.
Oh.
Hey, okay, so she's
So,
trying
so
to get...
she is trying to get
she is
rid.
trying to get locked down. It was cap.
Cap.
I'm dead. No, but I was renewing my permit, my permiso or whatever. And the paperwork, I had submitted it in like late August. And then it didn't take until January this year for them to give me my paperwork. And my DACA had expired in November. So I had been working with a expired worker's permit. That's why I was like living with fear every single day.
Oh, okay. You were waiting on the new one so you could still have that job.
Yeah.
Well, yeah, I get it, because, like, por ejemplo, si no haces el proceso a tiempo o a veces sí se tardan, ¿cómo vas a trabajar? ¿Cómo vas a manejar tu carro?
Yeah.
Like, cosas así son cosas que, por ejemplo, la juventud ahorita ves que, bueno, yo no es que sea tan grande ni nada, pero yo puedo ver los muchachos de hoy que crecen, tienen papeles, o yo digo, hasta yo lo hablo con mi papá y con mi hermano y con estos todo el tiempo, oye, esas personas tienen oportunidades de la cual yo no tengo. Tienen oportunidades de crecer limitlessly a donde ellos quieran ir, pero ellos mismos se ponen a solo hacer tonteras que los llevan al bote o no los deja crecer a su capacidad que de veras tienen que ser. No sé, no sé cómo tú lo veas, pero
I mean, I don't think I don't think you should like put everybody under that.
Well,
That has, because like that's what you're saying about the people now. Do you get what I'm saying?
Yeah. No, well,
So
it's
some people.
Yeah,
some people, yeah.
Not
It's
everybody.
Not
Some
todos.
people,
Not
not
todos.
Let's
everybody.
start saying some, because some people are gonna get.
Yeah.
Butthurt.
Yeah, I just wanted to clarify because like it just sounded like that you were putting everybody.
No,
you know,
son todos.
some
So, like,
people,
yeah.
they don't take advantage of the opportunities they have because it's something that's given to them. And obviously, like, you know, like we feel, or like I feel like, you know, we've learned that if you work for something, you're gonna appreciate it more. You know, you're gonna hold it at high value as opposed to, here you go.
But, for example, así, borrando que tienes DACA o lo que sea, like, ¿cuál fuera tu trabajo donde quieres estar o por lo menos qué oficio te quieres dedicar? Hay que sacar DACA, hay que decir que se cumple y encuentras tu príncipe este año.
Oh, Príncipe Azul.
Tu
That ain't
príncipe
gonna
azul.
happen.
Why?
Hey, you never
I
know.
don't know, bro.
¿Tú
You never
crees que
know.
los muchachos de Charlotte nada? ¿No?
They're not it.
Have you given up on love? In Charlotte.
In Charlotte, yes.
Okay.
In Charlotte? Like, what do you think men have lost? Like, I've seen it. Like, como que ya no hay courting.
What have you
No,
seen?
there's
What you seen?
Wait, what you seen?
No, like, traditional love is what I'm saying. Like,
Oh,
is
okay,
it, like,
okay.
Yeah, I feel
like,
like
is traditional love lost? And is it important, too? Because
I mean,
social media has changed the way that we communicate completely now.
Yeah.
yeah.
They hit you at 1 a.m. You up?
Hit you in the DMs.
See, I'm gonna ignore that.
On some Hoodville type shit.
On some Hoodville.
Or like, what you doing tonight?
You up?
What's the moves?
Or your friends, like, I've seen that if you're my friend, he'll hit up the same girl. Like, he'll be hearting the
See, 'cause
pics.
That's messed up.
Like, that's what I'm saying. Like, there's no respect either between men.
Or like men liking other girls' pictures while
But-
he's dating someone.
But that's not.
Like half naked girls and stuff like that. Like,
Oh, that's different, yeah.
You
Oh,
don't gotta be
yeah.
doing that.
But
I
what,
guess I can understand.
aren't the models need to get paid too? So I mean,
Yeah, but you're not gonna make them get paid.
but those likes like promote her more. So you see that as bad though?
Supporting.
Okay, so
I don't know.
I think we branched out of the question. Love. What do you think about love, or what do you think men have lost these days
I think
that you've given up on love in Charlotte?
I think some men
Mm-hmm.
aren't men at all. They're boys. And I feel like also like they want to do more like 50-50 kind of stuff now, which is fine. But then there's some guys that want to do less than that.
Like-
It'll be like 80-20.
What do you mean?
Like 50-50 and like
Yeah, what do you mean?
tú haces lo mismo que yo, like
Or what do you mean?
Como-
No, like some guys want to be like not men at all. Like I don't know, they won't do like the good cute
Bueno,
the
stuff,
chivalry
the
things.
little stuff, you know, like the opening the door, getting her flowers, the small details.
well, we're talking about traditional love then. But for example, also the women, the way that they love us is different too now.
I mean, I guess. What do you mean by that?
Yo lo digo, no es porque yo he visto solo un amor tradicional, hay que decir, right?
Okay.
Hay que decir mi papá y mi mamá, cómo se aman ellos.
That's true. I feel
That's
like
your example.
Yeah, that's the only example of
Because
traditional
I would
love.
see a different example than if we're comparing like.
Estás
what we
hablando
saw.
de ese tipo 50 y 50. Por ejemplo, oye, hay que decir que tú ya estás casada, ¿verdad? Llegas a la casa. Hay que decir que la mujer no trabaja, ¿verdad? Puede
Yeah.
ser. Porque yo también yo me pongo en esos zapatos de que yo soy un hombre, yo voy a pagar la renta, yo voy a pagar los biles, mientras tú me apoyes de otras formas.
Yeah.
Me apoyes, por ejemplo, no es que vas a ser chacha de la casa, pero por lo menos si tú estás ahí en la casa, vas a cuidar nuestro hogar.
Oh, yeah.
Vas a, por lo menos, yo digo que a mí me encanta comer, entonces, that's a love language. It is. Si me haces un mole poblano, llegando con arroz, tortillas hecha a mano, baby, you could get...
You want that Louis bag?
No.
I got you.
Yeah, exactamente.
We're living in different times, though.
And that's what I'm saying. Pero, por ejemplo, así como nosotros...
You're not going to expect a woman right now to, like... For example, like traditional love that we've seen, like me and you, like our parents, they fell in love in Mexico, and then like my mom would make this for my dad, like su lonche and stuff like that, like really early on. We don't have that now, so like I don't think it's like fair to compare. Like you're not gonna go out looking for someone that's gonna cook for you and do all these things for you right now.
No, pero por ejemplo, si notas, mi mamá dice, okay, chicos, vengan a comer, ya les hice comida.
Okay.
De esa forma mi mamá nos quiere. Mi mamá... A ver, ¿quién más limpia la casa?
She's acts of service kind of love.
Yeah, exactamente. Yeah. Eso es lo que digo que, por ejemplo, ¿será que... Pero también men fall in a lot of things porque quieren hablar con 10, 15 girls at the same time, and I think that's what you mean whenever you say that.
Yeah.
Men are men. They're boys.
Yeah.
Because they don't even know what they want. And that's also bad.
Mm-hmm.
So... What?
Sorry, it's just you were really. I didn't want to.
You were eating the microphone.
Yeah, I didn't want to take the volume down, so like just back away from a little bit.
You were
Just a
eating
little
it.
bit. Just a little bit.
That's why I don't like this. But it's a new setup.
It is what it is for now.
But yeah, I think.
Okay, what are you looking for? Like, let's say love.
Yeah, no. Like, what is
Everybody's
kind of
gonna want your at.
What is your like adequate? Because everybody has.
Yeah, everybody has. Yeah.
Their own perspective about love. What are you looking for? Like, kind of in a man, or what would be the qualities that are good?
Well, there's one thing that separates it. Physically, I can tell you what. Mentally, it's another thing.
So you would date like an ugly boy with a good mentality?
Not ugly.
Oh, okay.
Not that ugly. I mean, I don't know.
What percentage would you put it at that it matters?
You see, like Pete Davidson. You see how everybody's like obsessed with him. He's funny, but he's not cute. But it makes up for it.
Okay.
That's like the level that I would be okay with.
Okay.
Yeah. Okay.
Anything uglier than that, I'm not doing.
So I mean, I don't know what would you put Pete Davidson on? Like a scale from 1 to 10.
Like a 7.
Okay, so 7 with a strong mental.
That would still make him kind of cute. I thought you'd put him like at a 3 or something.
You call him cute?
No.
Hey, yo, pause.
I know. I'm just saying. No, it's because you asked her for 1 through 10. You put him pretty high.
Yeah.
You put him pretty high.
I mean,
Yeah,
he's
but
not bad looking.
because
Because he's funny.
Yeah, because he's funny.
Yeah.
So she's already putting that into it. But like, let's just say if you would like stare at a picture of him.
You don't know who he is.
Yeah, you don't.
You
think,
see him and
you don't
somebody
know that
asks
he's
you to rate
funny.
him.
He's like a 4.
Okay,
Okay,
that makes more sense.
different.
Okay, see, now that he's funny, it makes him a 7.
3 extra points.
That's not bad.
See, because like for me, I like somebody who's funny, who's very like adventurous. Like we're not just sitting at home. Like, I mean, there's nothing wrong with that. We can chill, you know.
Mm-hmm.
But like, I don't like somebody who's always like, oh, I just want to Netflix and chill. I just want to like stay at home. Like, damn, you don't want to see me out in the streets?
Boring.
True.
Like, I want to go like
True.
hiking or like I don't know some
You
fun
know,
trip.
and yeah, go ahead.
Just have fun together, basically.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like, you can be my best friend.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's the thing. I feel like, well, in my personal opinion, I feel like these days things are getting too, like, people are trying to move along way too fast, way too quickly. I think that's the way I see it. Because, for example, like, you know, I have a girlfriend. Before we moved on to like that lovey-dovey stage, we became friends. You know, and I try to understand how she was like up here, you know, before we could do anything else. And I feel like that's something that we're missing these days. You know, guys are just trying to
smash
You up?
trying to get some gooch.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Hey, let's just, you know, simple as that. But I don't know if it's the mentality these days, you know?
Or also what we're seeing online, because a lot of the things, like you see Hoodville and stuff like that,
Yeah.
like you're promoting.
These men be getting advice from Hoodville and Future.
Yeah,
That's not good.
No.
Depends who you are.
No, in reality, it isn't, because For example, I feel like a good woman by your side can really set you up financially.
That's true.
You don't have to be
Yeah.
spending money every night that you go out, you know?
Yeah, that's
Yeah.
true. Because, I mean, you can have fun for free. Walk in the park.
And that's fun, yeah.
You know, like, it doesn't require a lot, but I feel like, I don't know, like I said, you know, our generation is like, I don't know, it's different than what it was. They're not trying to, I don't know, I feel like they see like a fast moment, like a fast, like just like in and out, not like a long lasting. Do you get what I'm saying?
And it's like we have the opportunity to meet more people
Yeah,
throughout social media. Like I can meet a dude that's from Texas right now if I want to.
true.
And like, or someone from Cali.
Guys
you
from
know,
Texas or Cali, hit her up.
Hit me up, please. I'm just kidding.
No, but
Take her out of Charlotte.
just like you're talking about that, the other day I was thinking about that too. Like, it's crazy how we can connect right now. I can connect with somebody from Europe just like that.
True.
Mm-hmm.
But
Yeah.
but yet I can't even talk to my own neighbor.
Facts.
Like we also don't have that
Yeah.
What?
I talk to my neighbor.
we don't really talk to our neighbor.
Yeah,
The only-
unfortunately.
We're not really home like that. Oh, and that's another thing. Hardworking men that are never home. Like all the adventurous stuff that you talk about
Yeah.
and stuff like that. Like sometimes, you know, we be working from like 5 in the morning all the way to like 10.
Yeah,
Bro.
we have no hay
No
horario.
time, yeah.
Yeah, no hay horario.
Para llegar a casa y
See, but when you love someone and you're with somebody, you have to also put them as a priority. And if you really love your significant other, you have to make time.
That's
it
true.
has to be.
Yeah, if you want to, you're gonna do it.
You got to make it work some way or another.
That's true.
Because if not, then like you said, that's
What are you
that's
thinking?
The same thing. That's what I'm saying.
Alright,
It's
what-
not the same anymore as
Alright,
back then.
What are you thinking?
then?
I'm just saying, like, let's say I'm a pipeliner, right? I'm putting pipelines in some other state, right?
You lay down the pipe.
Yeah, on the ground.
All right, you're a pipeliner.
I'm a pipeliner at another state, right?
All right.
And my girl's home, you know, for like, let's say a month. I'm out for a month. That right there,
You think that could ruin the relationship?
No.
for some people it can, I
I've
guess.
seen my dad. My dad goes out of the state to work and stuff like that. But when he comes back home, he still has to spend time with my mom.
Yeah.
Or else you're gonna be in a marriage or relationship, and it's just gonna be dead.
Yeah.
That's like if it was your
It's gonna be
roommate.
dead. Literally,
What is marriage?
to me.
Like to you guys, like what's the meaning behind marriage? Because what difference really is it, like
From dating to marriage is what you're trying to say?
dating to marriage? Yeah, because obviamente que marriage es como, por ejemplo, van a estar juntos por el resto de su vida, pero es solo ese sentence is really like, it's not easy. Because yo, por ejemplo, lo veo que vamos a pelear, vamos a discutir, vamos a explorar todo, pero mientras mi significant other pueda hablarme, vamos a estar bien, porque sí nos vamos a enojar. That's unavoidable.
I feel like, honestly, not just like marriage, but I feel like love, like real life love, not like in the fairy tale type of love. Real love is like choosing a person whose shit you're going to deal with. Because nothing is perfect with anybody. Like, it might be like that at the beginning. You might never fight. It might
Honeymoon
just,
phase.
yeah, the honeymoon phase. But after you pass that, I feel like love in real life, like I said, is choosing the person like whose shit you're gonna deal with, you know. Like, and like as a man, like I feel like, you know, with a woman, you're gonna have to put up with a lot of a woman's stuff, just like she's gonna have to put with a lot of your stuff, you know. So that's what I feel like real love is.
And that woman also has to choose. No, that woman also has to choose.
Yeah. So if
Your shit.
yeah, if,
Over everyone else.
yeah, and I feel like that's what's hard, you know, because sometimes you could choose the woman, but what if the woman doesn't choose you?
You know, one thing about marriage is that I've seen like the best marriages, even like that I've seen break up. That's why it's so crazy to me that a lot of these people like are in like a honeymoon phase y después 15, 20 años
Down the drain.
rompen, o por lo menos there's
That's
affairs.
Like, we go back to the same topic because you have to keep dating your spouse. You have to.
Keep doing the same things that you
even
did
in
when you were
marriage,
dating.
that's why I see so many marriages like fall apart because we're married together, blah, 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 blah. And then they stop trying.
Se pone gordo el hombre, you know.
Yo.
No, you know.
Hey, but is that a compliment to the girls cooking, though?
You seen it happen with Anuel.
Happy weight.
No cap.
Hey, but that's a compliment to the
cap.
girls
Hey,
cooking.
I feel like that's
yeah.
a sign of a
Yeah,
good
true.
relationship too.
Yeah. Happy belly. Happy
Yo. I know, like he said, hey,
Yeah.
that might just
Yeah.
mean that she can cook.
That she could good.
No, but he's hella skinny now.
Hey,
Cool.
is he not happy?
With Yailin or what's her name?
Oh yeah.
Wait, who?
Because you saw how Anuel was a little gordito.
Was
Oh, you're talking about
Karol G,
Anuel.
yeah.
Oh.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
I'll
So
keep
is
up
he
with
not
that.
happy now?
I don't know.
Is it just a front?
Maybe it's a phase.
Cap.
Maybe.
What y'all think? Is it cap?
Well, I don't know. I can't really speak on it because I don't really keep up with that.
No, yeah, I don't either. But like everybody
I've
kind of
seen-
knew, you know, the Secreto
No,
song.
but let's go to like Kanye. Like, is Kanye doing right though? Like with
Hell
like
no.
fighting for his marriage?
No, because he's airing everything out. Like, there's a sense
Yeah, like
of
what?
privacy, bro.
Yeah.
Okay,
He's
I
posting
mean,
his
honestly,
conversations with Kim online.
Yeah, I mean,
Oh,
I could get Kim like, yo, what you doing? Like doing everything online. Do you get what I'm saying? I mean, if you want to have a conversation, just like hit up Shorty.
Face to face. Or, yeah.
So just not fight in that type of way. It'd be like more closet talk, I guess.
Yeah, because they're airing everything out for people to see. And, like,
Mm-hmm.
and plus, Kanye's not okay.
You don't think he's okay?
I don't think that man's okay.
You think that's
No.
part of like, like going back to like, or going to what you said, like now that everything is public, everything's out now on social media. Yo, like my girl can put my text up online just the same way that, you know, like everything can be exposed all at once.
But they're really doing it for publicity. I mean,
They kind of are.
yeah, they're just doing it to get clout, I guess.
Yeah, but really the question about
Steve.
marriage is just there. And
Find
it's
God.
Find God. Yo, that man is crazy.
Dude, he really is. He's like
Damn.
he's bipolar, isn't he?
I don't know. I really don't know.
He does have a mental illness. I don't know what it is, though.
I don't think so.
You don't think he has a mental illness?
Mm-mm.
I mean, maybe it's just the way he was. I don't know.
I mean, I just feel like Kanye is like an example of a man that he really like puts himself out there. Like, you know, and people might see it as crazy, but
He's being himself.
Have you ever really like recorded or like have been recorded when you're going through like your crazy moments? Or you like, let's say you're going through something crazy. You're like, you know how sometimes you could think of like crazy stuff to say out loud if you're ever recorded and put in public. You know, people can like choose to paint you in a certain light.
But nobody's
Well,
recording
yeah.
him. He's putting it up himself.
Yeah, he does it himself.
I mean, I guess. But like I said, he's just expressing himself publicly and people think he's crazy. I don't know. I mean, I'm not a professional.
Then what do crazy people do then?
What do you mean?
You said he's just expressing himself. He is crazy.
He might be crazy, but that's just maybe who he is. Is being crazy bad?
No.
To a certain extent.
He's crazy over Kim. That's all I know.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Isn't that what every girl is looking for?
A man crazy over her?
A Kanye.
Over her?
Look, I've had
Do you look for like older men or younger men?
Or
you think there's no difference?
I don't like younger guys.
No?
Like, if they can be the same age as me,
Mm-hmm.
but I typically like older guys. Like, maybe like 3 years older than me or something like that. I don't know.
But
How
not even the older guys though. Like,
How
If-
come? I just want to ask how come.
I don't know. I feel like they live more. They know more.
They're okay. I got you. So like maturity type.
Yeah, but then again, there's some guys that no matter how old they are, they still immature. You just
Trust
gotta find the right one.
you're right.
That's
you're
true.
right. I know this like 37-year-old that still acts like a kid. Like, and that's what I'm saying. Like,
Oh, I know who you're
like
talking about.
men
I think
to
I know
men,
too.
a men to men thing. It's like men don't like to hear that they're doing something wrong either all the time. Like, men don't like to hear.
They don't like to be critiqued.
I don't think anybody does.
I don't think anyone
Yeah.
does, but
Oh, yeah.
But most, especially like men, like I feel like men a veces están como en unas relaciones donde hasta le pegan a la mujer porque le dicen algo.
Oh, sí, no.
De eso es lo que, eso es lo que hablo, que hay, por
Yeah.
ejemplo, hombres así que no tienen nada de sense of mind, like, que son...
Because they're not men. They're...
No, they're beasts. They're pendejos.
What?
Son bestias.
Okay,
Ah,
okay.
okay.
Bestias. Yo le digo bestias porque pues no tienen ningún control de ellos mismos. Y eso es de lo que hablo.
Gotcha.
Que por ejemplo, el control que tenemos cada quien. Ya sea tu mamá, tu papá, tu pareja.
Yeah. I mean, there's people that are crazy, man, don't have control of their emotions. And, I mean, I don't know how men would do that to a woman.
No, but I've seen a lot of women stay in those relationships.
I also see... Let's talk about women hitting men. I don't think that's right either.
Oh, facts. I feel like that's a
not
big
right.
thing. Yeah, I feel like that's a big thing. And then
Women
like,
hit men?
Yeah.
Yes.
I mean, even if it's not like, oh, I'm scared of you, like, please don't hit me, you know, like, they'll, like, hit you.
Yeah.
You've never experienced that? I know you have.
Hold on, let me think.
No.
Hey, I'll give you a little second to think about it.
No, like maybe a slap here and there, but it's nothing like
To keep you in check.
Like it's nothing that I take like, oh my gosh, this is abuse. I don't. Is that abuse?
I don't think I would ever lay a hand on my significant other.
Because
Never.
Like, that's
Wait.
That's,
So you don't think of it as
Hey.
abuse? Do you think of it as normal then?
Pero cuando estás enojada, cuando de veras estás
I'm not doing
enfurecida,
that.
nunca.
No.
Oh, no, hold on. Let's go back. You just said that you don't think a slap is
Is
anything
abusive.
out of the ordinary. So what, you think it's like normal?
No. From a girl to a man, like
Exactly, yeah.
No, es que mira,
I mean, like a light tap, like, I mean, obviously.
No. Yo por ejemplo pienso de que I have to be like controlled about myself. Like if my significant other is gonna slap me, I don't know. I always put myself in other people's shoes. As long as it's not abuse. Obviously, I don't want an abusive relationship. But if she lashed out once, like in our 5-year relationship, and como por ejemplo, tal vez yo hice algo, dije algo que la provocó, que me pegara un slap,
Chris Rock, Will Smith.
yo voy a estar enojado, pero todavía le voy a tratar de entender.
It was fake.
Yeah, it was.
No, I understand you, but no. We're not talking about that. We're talking about like it's constant. Like if it happens one time, I think we all understand that. Like if you say something to like a woman or like your partner, and like you deserve to be smacked, then you're gonna get smacked, you know. But that's different than like.
See, if they're not my boyfriend or whatever, and a guy disrespects me, I'm slapping you.
Oh, dude, you see, you know, that makes sense.
Yeah,
Oh,
that makes
Oh
sense.
yeah, I'm gonna slap a man out. Yeah, but if it's my boyfriend, I'm not slapping him. I'm just gonna be like,
Lash out at him with words.
let's tone it down. No, I'm gonna be petty. I'm just not gonna talk back to him.
Okay, that works too, I guess.
You be blocking?
No, I think that's mean.
You think that's me?
Damn, why are you?
My
you
best
sound like
friend
you,
tells me that all the time. He's like, "Why do you think blocking people is mean?" I'm like, "Cause it is. It's mean."
Okay,
Yeah, there's
Instead
no
of
way.
fixing the problem, you rather avoid it.
There's no. I mean,
that's true.
it's like if my girlfriend blocks me and she lives like 15 minutes away, I'm pulling up to her house and be like, "Yo, why you block me?"
What does she do?
Like that's the type of like you want that type of man, that type of relationship.
All right, let's say you block a man. Do you want him to pull up?
Yeah.
You want him to pull up?
Yeah.
I know, but because that's what I'm saying, like real man stuff. Like porque de veras quieres apologize to her.
That's true. Honestly, yeah. And the crazy hits, man, it'd be like that. I've had that situation too.
You know, but honestly though, that has happened to me. I'll block a guy, and then like this is back then, and this is Kanye type shit. That's why I'm like, I don't know. He would pull up, and I'd be like, nah, bro, I'm not opening the door. Because like I would be scared.
Oh, no,
Why?
But that's different.
Because his anger would be like
That's on some creep mode.
explosive.
Oh,
That,
okay.
yeah.
But see, like men don't know how to control their emotions. Men shouldn't
Some
be
men.
over there exploding on
Some.
anybody. Or for example, either your significant other shouldn't be exploding on you.
Oh, you said men don't. I said some.
Some,
So,
obviously, some. I'm not putting everybody out there.
Just to clarify.
Some.
Hey, I'm out here just trying to save
no,
your ass.
but I do. It's like if I block you, please email me.
Yo, I've sent an email. I ain't gonna lie. I sent an email here and there. Do you think was your dad like that growing up?
What do you mean?
Like, kind of like, I'm just gonna let you do it.
Oh yeah.
Not kind of like really like, you know, leave you on your own, but
Yeah, he is like that.
what were you about to say?
No, I was saying the same thing.
Okay.
No, he is like that. He wants me to grow up and do things for myself the same way he did.
Okay.
Yeah, because that's a topic I wanted to touch too. Like, did your parents want you to be a certain thing, or were like telling you, like, for example, go to church every Sunday, or they just let you develop into who you really wanted to be? Porque pues también algunos padres no quieren que hagas ciertas cosas o te metas a ciertas cosas.
Or they try to like force you to do certain things too. So how were your parents?
Well, growing up, my grandma, she would take me to church every Tuesday and Thursday.
Mm-hmm.
Oh,
Every single Tuesday and Thursday. Like, I wouldn't want to go because I was a little girl. I didn't want to go to church.
Yeah, true.
But my parents, they put rules and they put expectations. And it's like, if I break the rules, there's consequences. If I don't do what they want me to be or what they want me to do, there's consequences.
Okay.
So it's like they hold me in this like little box.
Okay.
And it's like, you got to stay in this box, you know?
Mm-hmm.
They still allow me to make choices for myself, but it has to be within their rules.
Okay.
Like, for example, when I wanted to be a cosmetologist, right?
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
My dad would tell me, and this is why I took a gap year, because I didn't know what I wanted to do.
Mm-hmm.
He would be like, that's not good money. You're not going to make any money from that. That's the most, like, ridiculous, like, career choice ever.
Yo, I don't like when parents
Do that.
Like, they literally kill your dreams. Like,
Yeah.
in that moment, that's all you're thinking about.
Mhm.
And so you're like on a high, right?
Yeah.
Obviously, sometimes you want to hear the feedback, but
yeah, and then they're like, yeet.
yeah, no.
Yeah, you like expect them to tell you good
Yeah.
things about
Yeah,
that.
like,
But
oh, sí, échale ganas,
job. Yeah,
dime.
échale
Yeah,
ganas.
but no. But what's crazy is later on, like, once I took my gap year, I told my dad again, we had the conversation. I was like, you know what? I still want to do that. He went with me personally to the school to see everything. And then he was like, okay, Mija, I see what you're talking about now. Like, we'll do it. Let's put you in school. But my parents, it takes a little bit for me to, like, show them that, like, I want to grow up and do these things. It takes them a little while, but they still want me to follow their rules all the time.
Okay. Do you think they want to do that just now because you're living with them? Like, you guys stay under the same roof? Or do you think it'll be different, like, the day that you decide to, like, leave?
It's because I'm living with them.
Yeah.
Definitely.
I think it is because, like,
We can relate to that, too.
They always say, tú cuando te quieras ir, haces lo que se te dé la gana.
Yeah.
Pero mientras vivas con nosotros, tienes que seguir las reglas. That's literally all I've heard my whole life.
okay.
That's true. I mean, it makes sense.
You think that's a toxic trait though? Because, like,
It is. I think it is a toxic trait.
See, because my dad, he would let me do things that I wanted to do, but to a certain extent. You know, like,
Yeah, there was still, like, rules for the house.
yeah, like rules. Like, I'll be like, okay, you can go out, whatever.
But obviously, you have to be limited.
Just let me know where you're going, who you're gonna be with, and that's it.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, yeah.
And
I
be
mean,
like,
that's
like,
pretty
would-
fair. But I think you can say it is pretty toxic because, let's say you get to a certain age and you just don't feel ready, I guess, to move
Oh
out
yeah, I
yet.
mean this is what I'm talking about when I was living with them before. I'm talking,
Yeah.
not after.
You know, so it could be toxic. I feel like, you know, you get to a certain age, you're like, I don't know, I think I'm not ready, or like that's not what I want to do yet.
And then you tell them that, but they're like, ¿qué chingados estás pensando? Like,
Yeah, like
¿qué estás pensando? Eres like pendejo, eres. No, es que
Yeah.
así son los padres.
Yeah.
Like, for example, sometimes I've gotten mad with my dad. I'm like, dude, like, why are you killing my dreams? But they do stuff like that really, like, they're like, okay, haz lo que quieras, pero con estas reglas.
Mm-hmm.
So I can understand, like, just like you said. But did you take that route of the cosmetologist, or
I did.
You did? You're licensed?
Yeah, I'm licensed.
What do you do?
I wax right now.
Oh, okay.
Mm-hmm.
what you waxing? No, I'm just kidding. I'm just kidding.
Anything and everything.
Hey, yo, hit her up. She wax anything.
Anything.
Look at the camera and be like, anything. Okay. Hey, no, that's good that you said, like, fuck it. You're like,
Yeah.
I'm gonna go do it.
With or without you.
But they kind of like approved of it, como cuando ya le enseñaste, ¿no?
Yeah.
Like le enseñaste los papeles o qué puedes hacer, right?
I swear it'd be like that.
No, and here in the US you need a license for everything. No puedes hacer nada. No, yo no puedo ir a wax anybody without a license. If not, I get a fee.
I mean, you can, but
Hey.
somebody can sue you
They
if
on
you don't
your
do it
ass.
right.
They can sue you?
Yeah.
Yes.
I mean, I'm assuming she would know.
They can sue you?
Yes. And even if I am licensed, if I do something, someone can still sue me and I can lose my license.
Oh shit!
What?
It's a whole deal.
Damn. People be petty.
You know, I've seen it that in the system, only the people that are like at the very bottom ever feel the consequences. Nobody like above, no, like for example, the department that gave you that license isn't ever gonna get sued. It's gonna be your ass.
Oh yeah, like a beauty salon, you're saying?
Yeah. Like let's say,
Okay.
Yeah, it would be you.
like let's say you own your own beauty salon, you have 5 employees or whatever. Aunque a veces sea parte de la culpa del otro partido, tú igual. Cuando te vienen solo hacia ti, not nobody else. Nobody higher.
Yeah.
And that's what sucks too. But damn, yeah. Parents can be toxic like that. Like they don't really allow you to develop,
Live.
to really where you want to be. Obviously, there's a limit. Like you can't be going. Like you're not gonna break their rules. Como que muy
See,
feo.
but like, look, I'll give you an example. This is what I'm saying. They're kind of toxic. I'll go out and I tell them who I'm going with, where I'm gonna go, how long I'm gonna be there, who's driving, all of that, right?
Do you have to?
They need me to tell them, or else I'm not going.
Oh shoot! Okay.
It's different now, though. Like
Okay,
now, I'm
okay,
just like, you know, I'm not gonna tell you.
Que me regañen después.
Literally. And then it's like, yeah, las regañadas, yeah, they're all the same. I'm already used to it. Like, she ain't gonna do nothing.
Damn. Okay.
But back then, if I wanted to go to the club, this was like when I was like, I just turned 18, and I wanted to go out to the club. My mom would be like, or not even my dad don't care. My mom would be like, oh, ¿quieres ir? Okay, that's fine. You can go, but you got to come back at 11. I'm like, the club opens at 10.
Be like, yo, it gets good at 11.
It gets good at 11.
Party don't until like 2.
Exactly.
Yeah.
The club don't get lit till like 12 or something. And like, she'll be like, no me importa, haz lo que quieras con la hora que te di, but you got to be home at 11.
Be like, can I leave later and just stay for that hour?
That's what I'd be, or I would say that. I'd be like, all right, I'm leaving, and it'd be 10. She's like, mira qué hora es, te quiero aquí a las 12.
There's a lot of negotiating going on.
It'd be like
I
that.
would negotiate with my dad about time I go out.
No, and the best time to negotiate is when you're already outside. I swear it is.
That's what I do now. I just be dressed. I'm like, I'm dipping.
Like, for example, tú tenías que hacer ciertas cosas como para que tus padres te dieran permiso, like limpiar la
Wash the
casa.
dishes.
Wash the
Not no
dishes.
more.
No?
But before?
Ahí deja los
Before,
trastes
yeah.
entonces.
And then I would
Yeah.
make sure that my parents would be in a good mood.
Facts.
You can't ask them in a bad mood. They're going to say no.
Well, hell no.
You literally walk up into the corner of your mom's room like,
No.
Ma, ¿puedo salir?
¿A dónde vas?
And tell them the wrong place.
Yeah.
Yeah.
See, sometimes my mom would already know that I wanted to go out, and she'd be like, no vas a ir. I'm like, damn, I didn't even say nothing yet.
Yo. Damn, no.
You think that's because you're a girl? Like, that's what
It
I'm...
is.
Like,
It's definitely that, because I'm a
Yeah.
girl.
because I don't think... You said your brother doesn't go out, but when he does go out...
They don't care. They're not on him like that.
Can you bring guys over?
No.
Mm.
Unless they're my friends and they're like, they're not going to go to my room. Regardless.
Yeah.
I mean, that's still kind of weird. Like, why?
No,
are you in my
that's
room?
respect, though. That's... I mean...
Yeah.
Yeah, that's somebody's personal space.
Or for example, do you measure up like the man before you introduce him to your parents?
Yes. So nobody gets to meet my parents like that.
Okay.
If they're my friends, it's completely different. But relationship wise, I think only one guy has ever met my parents. And that's it.
And that's what traditional love used to be like. My dad was telling me that cuando uno venía como, por ejemplo, el hombre venía a pedir la mano de la muchacha. Pero
I
yo
think that's how it's supposed to be, though.
Now?
For me, yes. He has to go and say hi to my parents.
Oh, no,
If he wants something serious.
yeah,
for real.
I think I can understand that, but I feel like my situation is a little different right now. Just because, like, her parents aren't here. You know, so like I've talked to them on the phone, but honestly, I did that before. Like they were in like another country, right? Before I even like made it official with her, I like FaceTimed or like video called the parents.
Yeah, my dad was telling me, like, por ejemplo, yo en México, si fuera a pedirle la mano a una mujer, tenía que llevar por lo menos un 24 de cervezas para el señor. Yeah. No.
And you start sharing it with him.
Y algo como para llevar para comer también. Yo tenía que poner todo. Básicamente como que hacer una fiesta para pedirle la mano de la mujer. De lo cual también, like you, for example, put yourself in a place accountable. You're accountable.
No, what's funny is
the dad still says no after the 24th.
No, yeah. What's funny is that you're like, here, I'll give you all this free stuff. Let me like,
let me date your daughter.
Let me date your daughter. Yeah.
But I mean, the cervezas I think are like to kind of calm the mood down.
Yeah,
like,
what
like
if you get him the wrong beer though?
Oh, yeah. What if you're like a Modelo guy and you buy him some like Coronas?
He's like, this'll do.
I'm like, shit.
No lo quiero en la casa.
Yeah.
Or he's gonna call you a borracho if you bring him beer.
That's true.
So,
A 24 of water.
Well, in Mexico it's like that.
24 de agua.
In Mexico it's like that, and you also hold yourself accountable though as a man. Like, or I don't know si de veras no tienes no eres un sinvergüenza de que después de pedirle la mano a una mujer enfrente de sus padres, you're gonna go out and cheat. I think it's much harder though. Like it's much harder because you just went through that whole process, and you're gonna hold yourself accountable. Okay, now I met their parents. Now their parents see me. Obviously, parents shouldn't get, I think, into our relationships. You thought it was bad whenever your mom got in it? Like, did it change anything? Did she try to convince you of anything?
No, she didn't. She would tell me like, you guys need to fix this stuff.
We gotta talk about our adventures too. Meeting. Oh, I've met like. Never mind. Let's not.
Let's not get into that. Let's not get into that.
That's another topic for another day.
That's another topic. Yeah. I feel like that deserves its own episode because I got a crazy story.
A mí me han dado unas regañadas
The
que.
broom.
The broom, man.
The broom.
Yeah, the broom story. Maybe y'all hear that in the future.
Broom?
Yeah, broom story.
Oh,
Hey,
no.
Hey, that's for another episode.
That's all I gotta say.
Hey, tune in to the next episode.
Toxic Parents Part 2.
Toxic Parents Part 2 for real.
But you do gotta. Well, I mean, the broom. That's the number one.
But I think that's the number one crazy story that I have. Yeah.
Number one whooping.
Oh no! I mean, I didn't get whooped.
Oh
either.
no, we gotta talk about our whippings too, bruh. Our whippings.
Nah.
You think our parents would?
chill out.
You think our parents would go to jail if we talk
I
about
would.
it?
My dad would.
¿Con qué te pegaban a ti?
No, if we
Who,
don't.
me?
Oh, well, no, that's also part of being toxic parents. Maybe like they lash out with the.
Okay,
Oh, yeah.
you go first. What's the worst whooping, or what's the top 3?
Damn. He's like,
Oh,
damn, I gotta relive this.
Also, my brother didn't get whooped growing up, so keep that in mind.
He didn't get whooped at all.
No.
Yo,
Was
it's
he
like
good?
Johnny.
Was he
Nobody
good?
else did.
No, he was bad as hell too.
But I don't feel like we can say anything yet because if my dad is kind of like he's gonna let you do things up until a certain point, and when you understand and you do some dumb shit, then he's gonna like whoop you.
No, but it's for example like whenever did you ever get lost in Walmart?
Yes.
Who hasn't?
Whose fault was that though? Your own fault.
Yeah, exactly. So
And the thing about him was that he would go explore Walmart, and I was like too young to even do anything, so he would just drag me along with him.
You know,
Nah,
So you got a whooping too?
He wanted to go.
Yeah, it would go the same.
you know, one time they left me at Walmart.
Yo,
same.
for real?
Like they literally left. I went to the front to tell them. I was like, "Hey, I can't find my parents." They're like, "Do you know their phone number?" I was like, "Yeah." I called him. I was like, "Oye, pa, ¿dónde estás?" He's like, "Yeah, llegué en la casa. ¿Dónde estás tú?"
Yo, what? He went with you?
Yeah.
How the?
My mom did that to me once.
Yeah.
He's like, ¿puedes rezar por mí? He's like, no.
What do you mean? No.
He's like, tú te perdiste. Find your way to get back home.
No, that's kind of like a learning experience.
What
though.
about you? How you get or how you get forgotten at Walmart?
I don't know. I was doing the same thing. I was just wandering around.
Looking at the toys.
Yes. And then like out of nowhere, I was like, where my mom at? So I'm literally running through aisle, just looking for her. And then I call her. I'm like, yo, where are you at? She's like, ya voy pa la casa. I was like, did you forget that I'm with you?
Yo.
But I think that's parents are so toxic
Hey,
though. They do that on purpose. Like really,
They do
like
it on purpose?
like
She did it
como
on purpose?
como para enseñarte. Like si de veras quieres andar ahí.
This was probably like 3 weeks ago. Me and mom got in a really heated argument. It was so bad. I was driving like 45 miles an hour in South Park. And you can already know where the story goes. She was like, me voy a bajar. Bájame. So, stop the car. I'm going to get out the car.
God.
Why? Because you were driving fast?
No,
your mom.
we were arguing.
Oh,
We were arguing
okay,
about
okay.
something. And I was like, Mom, I'm driving. I'm not going to stop the car. And there's cars behind me. I'm literally driving fast. And she's like, well, if you don't stop, I'm jumping out the car. This lady jumped out the car.
Yo.
fast
At
were you
45? At 45?
Yes. And then I pulled over and I was like, you need to get back in the car. And I'm arguing with her like back and forth for like 20 minutes straight. And then she was like, nah, vete la chingada, vete, déjame aquí. I called my dad. I'm like, yo, what am I supposed to do? My dad was like, déjala ahí.
Yeah, fucks with your dad.
I was like,
I
yo.
approved that message.
Your
So
dad,
I did. I left her there.
Your dad was like, she wants to be mad and jump out of a car, leave her.
Yo, and it's because sometimes when a person gets angry or like their, anger
Not
isn't
thinking
under
right.
control, it's really their fault. Like, you can control your anger. Like, if you really
Yeah.
just like sit there and go, like, you can literally control your anger.
Not my mom. It's like that lady breathes in fire. I swear.
Damn.
No, but going back to the whooping.
The
though,
whoopings top 3.
Yo, oh my God. I remember once, okay, I was playing around. I was fucking around with the windows or whatever. I was like maybe like 10. And I pull the window down and I guess the clips, you know how there's like 2 clips on the top and you can like pull the window out? They were unlocked. And then the window fell on me.
How old were you?
I was like 10.
Oh, okay.
So then my dad comes in because I'm yelling. I'm like, help, help, help. My dad sees me. He takes the window off of me, and then this man starts whooping me. I was like,
He's like, you broke my window.
No, ya te pegaste. Aquí vienen más.
Yo,
yeah,
that's
he was
crazy.
whooping me with anything. He was whooping me with some cables. And you know cables hurt.
Yo,
Yeah.
Cables
hurt. Like, ¿nunca te pegaron con el gancho? Like,
Yes, and then that same day, he hit me with the metal part of the belt.
con la vía. La vía de
Yeah.
Belt buckle.
Yo.
That's gotta be top
damn.
1.
Top first, yeah.
That's fucking crazy.
Yo, you never forget those moments though.
No.
Like I think those are like marked in my memory. Like como tú decías, los
Those
cables
are
duelen
stamped in
because
life.
my dad sometimes lashed out. He's a really patient man, but whenever he lashes out,
Yo, yeah, my dad's scared.
It's
Careful,
over.
yeah.
He's like the calmest person in the world. He's so patient, but if you piss him off, like, I mean, you must have done something stupid too to piss him off.
That bad.
but it's crazy how you get hit though. Like hiciste una travesura, okay, pero como que lo hiciste sin intención.
The intention. Yeah, because I was just trying to close the window.
Yeah. Y ya te diste un
And I got
madrazo,
whooped.
y vienen y te dan más.
Yeah.
Yo, that's
Yeah.
crazy.
They'd be like, por pendejo.
Honestly.
Bro, I'd be like, I was trying to figure out the window, man. Come on.
Stop
Be like, dude, it's hot in
Yeah,
here.
it's out of here.
Damn.
Well,
No,
what's
I think the worst thing that we got with was cables. Yeah, cables like extension cord, like an extension cord cable. I think that was the worst.
O por ejemplo, ves como hay a veces como plugins like different to a different
Yeah, just keep in mind they can't see it.
Oh yeah. Bueno, whenever like cables just así cualquiera de
Yeah,
that
like
you could
Like a TV cord.
like you connect to a monitor or something, bro. You grab those y con
Oh, you're
eso.
talking about the thick ones?
Yeah, the thick
Yeah,
ones.
those fucking hurt.
oh.
Yeah, o con ganchos también, de metal, ¿no? Esos ganchos de metal que antes hacían con el papelito.
Hasta hacen
Yeah.
ruido. ¿no?
Yeah.
Agarran vuelo.
Those be snapping on your back.
Damn,
And then the
you'd
ugly cry after.
You're like, I'm gonna leave.
You'd be like, it didn't even hurt.
Mom.
They'd be like, what?
No, and then they repeat. Dime que no lo vuelves a hacer. No lo vuelvo a hacer, mamá. Bro.
No, for real.
Nah, but you can't be saying no me dolió because then they're gonna come
Oh,
3
he's like,
times
ah,
harder.
no,
Yeah.
Dude, yeah.
No, with my mom, it's like you gotta act like it's hurting, bro.
Yeah, so she'll stop.
Yes, she'll stop.
She'd be like, all right, you had enough.
No, because
For real.
sometimes they do grab like items, like I can see una chancla.
Dude, mine
The-
was
the-
the worst.
What was your worst?
I was mowing the lawn, and a rock. You know how when you mow the lawn, it's a push mower, okay? So a rock was under it, and it flung and it hit the neighbor's car. And like the neighbor heard it, he told me. I was like, oh fuck. So he told my dad. And then once they started talking, ya ellos se arreglaron. Then when I was finished, we went inside, and then my dad started yelling at me and shit. I didn't even get to finish weed whacking. You know the wire you use for weed whacking?
Oh my
Yeah.
God, yes.
That
They hit you with that?
yeah, he's like, take your shirt off.
Damn.
He's like, take your shirt off.
No, I don't.
The build up sucks, dude. The build up sucks. It's like,
Dude, and the thing is, I was like, I
damn.
think I was like,
I fucked up.
in my head, I was like, fuck. I was like, so yeah, like, he'd hit me with those, and that shit hurt. That's all I can
Damn.
say.
Damn, that's crazy, man.
Have they ever made you fetch the belt to whoop you?
Yo,
You're like, go get the belt.
Yeah.
They done that. Like, damn, I'm about to go get whooped.
I'm gonna go get the weapon they better go hit me with.
Literally.
No, and just to be clear, I mean, these are just our parents did this to
We're not
basically
being
like
abused.
yeah, no,
Yeah, we're not being abused.
Nah,
Our parents love us, I
Yeah.
think.
they're hitting us with love.
Yeah.
But what happened after? That's what I'm telling you. The build up sucks.
Yeah.
Go,
Dude,
go
it
fetch
got-
the belt,
Dude, no, it got
bro.
like, for
That's
me-
torture.
Did you have to miss school to translate? Let us know.
For real.
All right, thank you
All right,
guys.
thank you.
Thank you.
Peace out.